Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy!
Hi all! It is Sunday night and I am Storm's Melody and I want to welcome you all. I want to say thank you to those who followed. I know they're not here right now. If they pop on later, I will say hi again. But for everyone else, I now have 55 followers. So, which is impressive seeing as last month I didn't even have 50. These 2 months have been very kind to me when it comes to the number of followers. So I'm very appreciative. Um, Did you know that when you sneeze, it's possible to accidentally toss your phone? I do now. Um, I was sitting transcribing something with my phone having the information on it, and I was writing with the other hand. And all of a sudden I had to sneeze, and the first two weren't bad, but the third one, oh boy. The third one was big enough that my phone went up into the air, my head went backward. Yeah, it was a thing. Yeah, about the only other time I sneezed that hard, I literally blew someone off their feet. We were both looking over. We were on a table. We were both looking over a map, and I sneezed, and I blew the map off the table and into his face, and him into the whiteboard behind him. Um. So yeah, I don't recommend having to sneeze that hard. It's not good for you. It actually hurts the ribs afterwards. Um, my eldest is still my little imp. My youngest has graduated from being a gremlin to being a hobbit. Um, this transformation has taken place because while she still eats everything, and she's still something of a little trickster, she's also incredibly good about disappearing and refuses to wear shoes anywhere at any time for any reason. Never mind the fact that, yeah, it hurts to walk on pebbles, dear. Wear your shoes. As she continues to walk on the pebbles because she refuses to put her shoes on. Because crying, because her feet hurt, is much more important than wearing shoes. Still a gremlin? Yeah, still a gremlin, except we've had added hobbit features this time. Like, really, child? I love her dearly. She's so sweet. Um, oh, and apparently, because I admit I don't know much sign language, but one of the things I've had drilled into me since I was a tiny child was the ASL alphabet. And I've been trying to teach my daughters the alphabet so that when they learn how to spell, if nothing else, they can communicate with the hearing impaired by spelling and understanding what they're spelling back. My eldest is all right with it. She has some troubles with it. But my youngest, who does not understand the concept of spelling yet, when you sing the alphabet song, is starting to rattle off the letters in ASL. So, um, I'm going to have to learn more ASL so that I can teach my little tiny one. Hey, it looks like I'm going to have a multilingual gremlin too. That's going to be great. She can insult me in multiple languages. And before you say they don't, I got news for you. Every teenager insults their parents at some point in time. I know I insulted my parents. I just expect that my kids are going to insult me. Mostly because I'm not normal, never have been, never will be. Except the one time I have actually been called normal once. Hey, Dig! Thank you for the good job with golf. It went okay. I agree with you. I'm not fond of Candyland. That could just be that I haven't got to play it before. What Dig is talking about is before I got on here, I was over on a different streamer's site, Agent, and you can find him in my list of recommended streamers. And we were playing golf with friends. I'm not going to say it went well. I mean, we had fun and it was a blast. Our ability to get our balls into the cups didn't go so hot today. Alright, so today we are headed into Genshin Impact. It is going to be the Sumeru Archon quest. We are at the point where we are about to head to, and I am going to fail to pronounce this correctly, and I'm sorry, Parties Di, to try and find Tighnari. Because things are rotten in the state of Sumeru. Yes, I butchered Shakespeare. Ah! My computer's doing weird things. I'll figure out what it did later. Gotta run. Alright, thank you for popping in and saying hi. It's good to see you. Hey Will, welcome in. You're just in time for the game.
It's just been one thing after another lately. Paimon could sure use a break.
Okay, so...
Why don't we go to Isa Bathhouse for a bit? Always nice to rest up before we set off again.
That is a temporary quest. I will actually record it so that we can watch it later. When we get to a time when we can understand what's going on. There's a lot of things happening in that side quest that, because we are not further along in the storyline, you would have no context for. But I will record it, we will watch it later so that you guys can see what's going on. Because it does have some really interesting and cute information in it. Alright. I am trying to reach there. Let's start by teleporting back up here. Ah! Wrong button. It's just gonna be one of those kind of nights, isn't it? Core 30 recruitment, adventure, take courage. I guess I have to do the Core of 30 recruitment at some point in time. Oh, that's the whole... We have got to do all these quests at some point. Yes, I know I need to go to Parties Di.
If she catches us lazing around like this.
I love the sound of the wild animals out here. You can really hear the birds. Owned a bird once. Well, no, I owned 2 birds because I owned a pair of parakeets. They have convinced me that owned parakeets earned hermit crabs, owned fish, cats, dogs. And the owning of said animals has only convinced me that I really am only interested in ever owning cats and potentially dogs if I must ever again.
Cool it.
And the dogs is really only because I know that my husband and my daughters
Time to clean up.
would like dogs. I personally
I must leave no stone unturned.
am not a dog person.
No, my sword.
Freeze. Ah! Ah!
And that is honestly mostly because I do not feel I have the time or patience
Rain outlines your fate. No escape.
to properly deal with a dog.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Cool it. Ah! Oh, so sorry.
Steady as stone.
Of course, of the last two cats we had, well, we had 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just need a new Nikki. 4G is talking about is one of my early pets was a golden retriever by the name of Nikki. And yes, I wouldn't mind having another one of her. Laziest dog in existence. She's a golden retriever. You'd think she'd play fetch. She did once a day. The first time you threw her ball, she'd go fetch it. The next time you threw her ball, you'd better be willing to go get it yourself because she wasn't bringing it back to you.
Wait, look who it is!
Yes, if I had a dog like Nikki, that would solve a lot of problems. Hey, looky, it's Catherine. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You are Nahida, right? You haven't been reprogrammed by the doctor.
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Finding out that information is very important.
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
Hiss, boo.
Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky. Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I believe you, for now.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Yeah, that's why we trust you.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
They should be.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds.
Oh, that's good.
Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix.
That's still very annoying and concerning.
Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us. I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
Assuming he passes that information along to the sages. Because here's the thing about Dottore. He works for himself and only himself.
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
Yeah, we need to hurry. Our position only gets worse with time.
Ugh, it feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work.
Agreed.
Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui. We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us? Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Yeah. I get the feeling trouble follows him anyway. Also, it's not like he really likes a lot of the sages at the academia.
There's something wrong with your projections.
Someone needs assistance.
I wish we would recommend some people with actual competence for once.
Hey, looky. Hypatia. A friendly face.
Traveler? It is you!
Ah, it's Hypatia!
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Why is that?
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Well, congratulations on surviving.
You did it? Congratulations!
I'm really happy for you.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we're here for Tainari.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights.
Oh,
My
really?
current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
Yeah, do you believe her?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Oh, this is gonna go badly.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Do we trust this? No, I
Okay.
don't.
Ready?
I mean, I don't think she has evil intentions, but...
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, He broke his promise to me.
That last one doesn't sound like his fault.
They can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
No, I'm sorry, wait.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Yet no. That is not Irminsul. That's neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor King Deshret's consciousness.
Did we actually just see the Baladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
Everybody remember the Raiden Shogun's puppet that she left behind back in Inazuma? Yeah, he's back apparently.
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Peripurna life, but rather...
Yeah, Hypatia, wake up. You're in a hallucination.
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
I think someone lost it for you.
Wait, something isn't right.
What are you all doing here? Oh. We've swapped places. Whoa, chills. Tighnari, run faster.
Okay, we finally lost him.
Gasp.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
It's me. What happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
You really have to wonder how many of those puppets they have in backlog. I mean, because there's at least one for the Seven Nations and Nodcry, and apparently extras for when they get destroyed. So how many Catherines are there?
After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time she didn't just transfer her mind to my body. Our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
That must have been really weird.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I don't know.
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology.
Well, it's a good thing she's not human now, isn't it?
Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore."
Well, then. How did we swap back?
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that only we know.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida herself. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusions and lies refers to the Academia's plans.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert?
There's a lot of desert.
But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Yeah, that would be the person.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
Talk fast.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Well, I'm glad someone does.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined.
And you were allowed to get away with that?
All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I think I know what the project is. I just received some new intel.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Yeah, the Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god. Like, we don't need this. The Balladeer was problem enough without being godlike.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
I saw a nascent god under construction, and Hephasia showed us a so-called divine consciousness.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Yeah, that's not great.
Tighnari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru Village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but
Which still, I don't understand. She's technically your Archon. How do you get away with that?
I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
Yeah, the Fatui may have fanned the
The
flames.
Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time.
The last time we had 2 gods was Inazuma, or excuse me, 2 Harbingers. And that was... I don't think we had them at the same time.
From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Good question. I want to know that myself.
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals.
Yeah, let's head to the desert for now.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Yeah, she's currently detained.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
The spirit of wisdom is currently indisposed. The gods gaze back. Oh, that's nice. I don't know where all of them... Ugh. Do I want to try and take this on tonight by myself with my current crew? No, I don't.
Someone needs
That will
assistance.
require help. Or better equipment. So we're headed here. I've only found 7 of them? Oh, we have a long way to go. And that is a long way down. Thing is, I really don't want to go all the way down there. Oh, I've wandered into a withering.
Someone
Yay!
needs assistance. I must leave no stone un- No, my sword!
Freeze!
Get him!
Cool it!
Ah, I've taken damage.
No one escapes my sights!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Steady as stone.
Alright. Oh, there's more of them?
Leave you a verse.
Freeze!
So many slimes!
No, my sword! Leave it all to me, as a good knight should. I'll catch up.
Come back here, you. Alright. That was so many slimes. Electro crystals, I think, are the only crystals that actually require an opposite element to take care of.
Told you I'd win.
Ha! I managed to get all of them. Oh, Rift Hounds!
Go Baron Bunny! Let it rain.
And my healing is sealed. Not my healing, but my...
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, this is
Someone
not
needs
going
assistance.
well.
Steady as stone. No, my sword.
Cool it!
Rain cutter.
Freeze!
No one escapes my sights.
Cool it!
Ah!
That
No!
was
No! Hiss, boo, and I lost all of my progress. Yes, Pika, I need an escort. Oh. Honestly, the first time I played through Sumeru, I got through this place as fast as I could. Which is why it's truthfully only recently that I've made it through the R&R quest in the other account. And the thing is, I haven't 100%ed it, but I have completed it. It's not the same thing. Completing it and 100%ing it. I've got the achievement for it, but I don't actually have the completion award. Still working on that.
What's the hurry?
taught you everything I know. The pinnacle of excellence!
Oh, so sorry.
There we go.
Fascinating.
Give me just a second. I have to revive Xingqiu. We need to get up there, because that's where the teleport point is. Since I'm headed out that way, I want to open as many of these waypoints as I can. Ooh. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. What's a little R&R puzzle? You have to walk over every piece of grass, and you can't walk over any piece of grass twice. But they make pretty flowers.
Quite the find.
Waypoint has to be up here. Right there. How did you get up here so fast? I don't have a character with Dendro. Oh well. We'll do this the hard way. That works too. That is in the exact wrong direction.
Fascinating.
Alright, Pika. I'm gonna go ahead and kick you so that I can continue this quest. Thank you for the escort. It was greatly appreciated. The 4 at Loggerheads. So how far out into the desert are we going? Are we going just to Caravan Route? Rebat, or are we going further out? Because there's a lot of desert.
Finally made it to Caravan Rebat. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
It truly is awe-inspiring.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Wait, hi Alhaitham.
Huh?
Where did he come from?
Over here.
Oh, Hatham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Man, he's actually running. Alright, if I need you again, I will give a holler. I think we're about to hit a lot of chatting.
What the? Where did she go?
Oh, we're being followed. Yay!
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
This seems to be a common state of affairs.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Yeah, thanks, Alhaitham.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You sure?
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
True.
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's big project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages can offer.
So you were actually looking for me?
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
Ha! So there are things that even Alhaitham can't do.
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
I mean, at this point, it's not really a big secret. It must be because I was so shocked to hear those words again. World, forget me.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
Speaking of eye for detail, those boots are phenomenal. The situation's a little complicated. I can't share what I know just yet.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
Maybe.
No matter.
Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
Apparently.
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Tell me this is good a place as any, right? Let's head there together
Better
then.
to travel with someone you know. Let's go.
Maybe you can help take down Eremites along the way. Well, welcome to the desert, guys.
What's the hurry?
And honestly, for a desert, it's really full.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Monsters, of Eremites.
Dodge this!
No, my sword.
Cool it! Don't get frostbite. Don't push it.
Ah! Oh! Oh no! 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 No!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Guhua. Leave it all to me.
Who made this a party? I did not agree.
Let it rain.
I'll race you there.
Freeze!
No one escapes my sight.
Oh my! Look at all the meat. Oh, wrong button. I didn't know they had that much meat.
Where do you think you're?
Preferably anywhere but here?
Oh, so sorry.
Rain cutter.
I don't think I'm gonna get my wish though.
I'll be back.
Where do you think you're going?
Someone needs assistance. No, my sword.
Dodge this!
Time to clean up.
Man, I launched him right into the fire. Why is he not burning?
I'll catch up.
Oof.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
Book nerd. And I can say nothing because I have the same problem. I don't have anybody with wind. probably have to fix that, actually. No, why are you going this way? That would be the exact opposite direction of where I needed to go. I mean, yay for treasure chests and everything, but why are they always going in the wrong direction? I keep hitting G instead of F. Alright. More of the map. That's where the dendrohypostasis is? Good to know. I'm pretty sure I don't have any new ones. Yep.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
I mean, isn't this place well known? Wouldn't people be looking for us here? So who's he after? Him or us? Either's a possibility at this point.
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Yeah, good question.
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Again!
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Yeah, I beg to differ on that part.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yeah.
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
Honestly, academic crimes kind of sounds like postal crimes. Like, what have you done to piss these people off?
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Yeah, I don't trust him as much as you seem to think, but I'm also not gonna stand by and let you do nothing.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes Amatra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
Yeah, so you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
You mean like assassinating
If
Alhaitham?
I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Isn't that a standard state of affairs around here?
Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia?
What are you doing here?
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure.
I think she's planning on selling tickets.
Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
No, they didn't.
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey, all of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
That's a lot of dots, guys.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
I love Paimon.
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincerest apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Ooh, heterochromia.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
It's bigger than your room in real life. I mean, It looks like it's bigger than most hotel rooms, too.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand.
Screw that. It's bigger than some hotel suites I've seen. It may in fact be the size of the ground floor of my house.
As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within Aru village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us.
Paimon has learned a new skill, stereotyping. Yeah.
So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest.
How does her hairpiece even work? Sorry, I got distracted.
If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Wait, there are creatures in the sandstorm?
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
Let's just say it's not her best skill set.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Wait, how does that work as general?
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
That didn't go over well.
So they really are up to no good.
And why are you surprised by that?
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you decided to exile yourself?
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Cyno seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
Yeah, no, it's still too early to trust him completely. What if the whole story was just made up?
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
The sages were watching me from the very beginning.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
I mean, I can't completely blame him, although I completely blame him.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Did you join forces with me just so you could investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything.
How much is truth and how much is a lie? That's
So
always
it
the
came as quite a
question.
surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
I mean, he is right.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you.
Just don't do it again.
I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied.
However, you really are.
After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You're one to talk.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Of course not.
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
Oh, thank you.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Hothead.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please, make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
No, we'd probably just get in her way.
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right?
I mean, that would be my guess, but I don't know sandstorms, so I can't give a definitive
Candace
answer.
still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
I don't know, if you have a nightingale floor, they can actually sing. Okay, so what a nightingale floor is. In ancient Japan, to deter ninjas, they would make the some of the hallways in the lord's manors and palaces where they purposefully creaked. And it was every floorboard. It wasn't that there were some that didn't. It was every floorboard made a noise.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany
And they became to be called nightingale floors. The exact etymology of how that happened, I'm not completely sure. I guess it's because they sound pretty when you do so, and the nightingale is a pretty songbird. But yeah, the specifically called makes noise at night.
Time to act.
Where are we headed specifically? I guess I could have just teleported, couldn't I?
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes, they just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Not only is she really strong, her stamina's something else too.
Here comes another wave!
Seriously?
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Rain outlines your fate. No
I would actually love to have her help right about now.
Let it rain!
Witness the power of Gua.
Steady as stone.
Dodge this! Cool it! Ah, this moment will be frozen
There
in
we
time.
go.
Ah!
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Dodge this! Ah! Ah!
Body and Rain outlines your fate.
Cool it!
Let me weave you a verse.
No one escapes my sight!
Ah! Freeze! Ah! Ah! Don't get frostbite.
There we go.
Here comes another wave!
Oi!
When are they ever gonna let up?
Who said there was a round two?
My sword. defines your fate.
As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
No, my sword!
Freeze!
Ah, you missed, Kaya! How could you miss?
Dodge this!
No escape! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Oh, so sorry.
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Who's this?
Huh? Who are you?
My apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Sorry for the trouble.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent.
Oh, that sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering.
We really have got to take care of that problem.
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Well, if Irminsul... Then why aren't Liyue, Mondstadt, and Inazuma having problems?
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars, exiled here by the Academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia Forest. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Yeah, Tighnari brought this up before.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace.
Okay, now that's a problem.
But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kind of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, we'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Dia and the others are here too.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates.
Wow.
Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
I can't tell if that's a really high opinion of us or a really, really terrible opinion of them.
Someone needs assistance.
This village is such a pain to navigate. It's because they live on the edge of a cliff and a canyon.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the Mad Scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled Mad Scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here.
Oh?
When Mad Scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the Mad Scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a Mad Scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt.
That's actually really impressive. I can't imagine living on the side of a cliff and an earthquake's a great idea.
After that, the people of Aru Village treated the Mad Scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the Village Keepers.
A soft green light? A Mad Scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
Yeah, it must have been Nahida. Only she could be capable of that.
I would think so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the Mad Scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
More along the lines of, we met the person involved.
So, what do you make of the story?
The Mad Scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the Mad Scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
As much as she can be.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise, even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Yeah, dude, we've seen so much, and most of it is so whacked.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah! Sorta.
How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha!
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
I mean, buying coffee and over-listening people is typically a better option, but sure, we can knock doors.
Are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
Ha! Getting schooled by a child.
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Paranoid much?
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please help him, Sino.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Okay. First things first. Let's go light up the waypoint. That way when we have to come back here, we don't have to go through the whole rigmarole. Candace should be in here. I hope. As you approach the village chief's house, Sino asks...
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
You're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back.
Are you the only one who didn't notice, Paimon?
Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries, who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived in the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling Grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep.
That sounds like Nahida.
The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Now that's devotion. Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have soothed the other mad scholars as well. From the look on Sino's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Why are we taking a child with us?
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Great. Now are we not only going into the desert, we're having to take a child with us.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound. Like, I would not be making that statement right now.
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Okay. Let's go look at the achievements we got today. Oh, that's the one we got last time. Han always shoots first. So don't bring a knife to a gunfight. The soul transposed. Share senses with Nahida through possession using the Akasha. Triumph of the imagination. Be viewed as the savior of the world by citizens controlled by Dotori. I could have done without that one. I mean, I'm glad for the Primogems, but... Ugh. The god gazes back. Witness Scaramouche's past after being connected to the divine consciousness. Dreams, emptiness, deception. Complete dreams, emptiness, deception. That was pretty straightforward. Alright. What's in the mail? Ooh. We're actually not going to go any further with the quest tonight. Just because it's
Whenever
getting
you need me,
towards
I'll be there.
the end of our time, and I don't want to push it too much. So we are going to go in and finish. I think we need 4 more songs. Oh. Huh. So these are the ones we have. These are the ones available. Oh. Oh yeah. I've got Eternal Dreams of Serenity. I promised my eldest would get this one next. I don't like it and I'm never gonna use it, but I did promise. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I only have to do one more. Let's just do as many as we can before timeout. I've been practicing on the pro setting. Oh, this is starting deceptively easy. Ah! I'm getting the J and K mixed up. Huh. Well, I still managed to pull it. Wasn't perfect. Wasn't even at 90%, but I passed. That's the important part, right? Oh, this one's 3 minutes long? I'm getting better at this! Ah! I spoke too soon! Oh, this thing could end! How did I get that high? That felt like it just wouldn't stop coming. Oh. The parade of flying squirrels. This sounds like Klee music. Ah! Hey, I broke 91%. I'll take that. I am very happy with that. Interface styles. Oh, yeah. It changed from the one I was using. I had been using that one. And I said I would never use that one, but I actually kind of like it. No, I think we'll just keep with that one. This one says it's simpler. Let's find out. Sometimes they lie. I also think my S key is having problems. close to 95%. So close. Hey, Bulk Sunny, welcome in. We're actually looking at wrapping this up in just a couple minutes. We're playing through the last few songs here. Actually, we got one more to go. You had a 4-day convention? I'm glad it went well. I know how tiring a 4-day convention can be. Been there, done that. It's a lot of fun though. Oh, let's see if this one is even possible. It's been a long time since you last did one, yeah. I have to admit, it's been a while since my last 4-day convention. Hell. In all honesty, it's been a long time. Well, no. I did a 2-day convention recently. 2-day or 3-day? No, it was 3 days. Ah! This is not going well, guys. Stop. We're just gonna... Nope. I will do the easier one. You posted on your Instagram? Cool. Actually, I don't think I've got you on Instagram. I'll have to fix that. Now, the problem is this is just too easy. They could have done something in between. Actually, I think with a little practice, I could probably do the other one pretty well, but I'm not going to put in that kind of practice for this. I'm doing this for the Primogems. And because it's a great way to take up time at the end of the stream. Oh, I missed that one! Thankfully you brought your food rather than buying it there. But that's half the fun of con, is buying bad con food. Actually, bad con food is kind of a misnomer. That entirely depends upon the con. I've definitely been at some where they brought in food trucks. If you actually get some halfway decent food. Yeah, but buying overpriced mid-food that ain't worth it. Yeah, I know. Actually, the most recent con I went to, because of its location and some contracts around it, they can't actually provide food at all. And so they have a snack counter that has things like muffins and ramen that you can buy. Thankfully, being volunteering, I got my food for free, but still, we're not talking about high cuisine here. And I found out that I can no longer drink one of my favorite drinks anymore. I'm no longer able to drink Arizona green tea. It gives me headaches, migraines specifically. Highly don't recommend it. Which is a pity because I used to drink it all the time. Used to love it. Alright guys, that is the end of our stream. I hope you guys have all had fun. Thank you for those who have followed today. It is greatly appreciated. Next stream will be Wednesday. It will be 6 p.m. Pacific time. Assuming all goes well. If it doesn't, I try to post it to my Blue Sky. I definitely post it to my Discord. You can find my Discord here. The stream on Wednesday will be Palworld. If you guys will stick around, we're gonna raid one of my friends in just a second. Once I figure out this whole raiding thing, I've only done it a couple of times. Maybe. How do I raid in? Alright, we're not raiding tonight because I can't figure out how this whole thing works. Sorry, guys. Maybe next time. I'm sure I'm supposed to put something after that. Except it doesn't give me a list. You know what? I'll read the instruction manual and do it later. There'll be other options. Thank you guys for hanging around even with my ineptitude.